Yo, so we have another interesting short film, right? This one is uh oh god, pronunciation is so bad. Pas Vraiment Ordinaire, right? Pas Vraiment Ordinaire means not really ordinary. It is the new film from Gil Henry. He writes and directs, right? He also produces the film along. He's a sole producer. It's he also serves as the executive producer and associate production from Floriane Andersen, Jordan Belfi, Gillian Henry, Shane Richardson, and Li Han Zhang, with line production from Kevin Murphy. Tony Canal took care of the score. We have Arano Trevino Anglayon on cinematography. I think editing, we've got Florine Anderson, Alex Amsalem and Sherry Henderson handle all the casting. Production design, we've got Shane Richardson. Art direction, we have Philip Salik. Costume design is Koka Rigal. Hair and makeup, we have Julie Din. So all of that is, that's all great, man. You know what I mean? Okay, so our cast. And what a cast, right? Playing Renee is Florine Andersen. Her husband Will is played by Jordan Belfi. Her daughter Justine is played by Vivian Stein. Her son Adrian is played by Guy Heilweil. Officer Holmes is played by Adam William Ward. Officer Adams is played by Leonel Claude. Right, so the gist of the film. This one's a little tricky, right? Because you don't want to give too much away. So I will say, right, a young boy is faced with an inconceivable task, right? As turmoil unfolds around them, he tries to protect his little sister from the painful truth while realizing he may be the only one who can truly help. I think that's probably as much as I'm going to say. But yeah, this. Whoa. I just, this was so good, right? And of course, AJ, right? Now, we are just coming off the back of La Transversure, right? Which was another incredible short film, right? And that one dealt with love. And this, right? Pas Vraiment Ordinaire, it deals with familial love, right? There's another form of love on display here. And again, it's a film that takes us on this roller coaster, right? Which I was not expecting, you know? Man, like, we open up and we've got this incredible kind of distortion, like magical effect. We have Renee and Justine having a picnic. Having a picnic and talking about the magic of the forest. And you just picture it, right? They're both wearing these flowery, bright kind of dresses, talking about ice cubes dancing, and just it's this situation that you believe in, right? You see this mother, lovingly talking with her daughter. So we have that going on. And then we kind of are transported, right, to a different reality, as it were, which is, man, you just don't get right, because we're talking about how, to keep away, like, the trolls, right? You just write the name of a powerful wizard and he will protect you. So we have this, and as we are getting that, we suddenly change, right? The hue of the film changes, and we have got our mother and daughter, but they're in the living room of a house. And so just in that, you're like, oh, I mean, yeah, right? Because, you're telling stories and you're transporting someone and yourself to a different place, a different locale. So that is what we're seeing, right? But the phone goes and we have the son, he picks up the phone, he's talking to his dad. And you can tell that something's going on, but you're not quite sure. And I think when we realize what is happening here, man, I was not expecting this. It hits you so fucking hard, right? Because, as I said, this film is infused with love. And we see these different forms, right? The mother and the daughter is palpable. Now, we see the father, right? When Will walks in and he looks at the walls, right? First of all, you then realize what is on the walls. And that tells you something. Before anything else, that tells you a big thing, right? And then we see the bathroom and you're like, oh gosh. Right now, there is this love Will has for, Renee. And again, right, it's not this loud love. It's this protection, this comfort, right? And that's there. We've also got Adrian. He clearly, loves his dad, his mum, his little sister. He's trying to protect her from all of this craziness, And so we just see these different forms of love and heartbreak, and it's just all there. right? The change of focus as we are kind of dealing with different characters, you know, like Will and then Adrian, really draws you into the film. You know, like these performances are tremendous. As I said, you believe in the relationships straight off. You really do. And I mean, there's the standouts here, really. I mean, don't get me wrong, everyone is good, right? Floriane Andersen, what she does with Renee, I mean, come on, right? Come on. You, is it you buy this love, you buy this story at the start, and then as everything unfolds, right? We see the shock, the sadness, right? Then like the belief and the hope. It's just all there. And I think one of the last scene of her is just, because there's not hatred there, right? There's not hatred. It's just this forlorn, like, oh. And man, we just see the backs and the car, and it's just this scene that is just, drenched in so much there, you know? But also we have young friggin' Guy Heilweil. This little kid as Adrian is just tremendous. Again, what he has to give here. Right, first of all, like in the first conversation, right, you can't be over the top. You can't give too much away. And he really sells it. But then, again, like taking his little sister into the kitchen, right? Showing her how to draw and all of this. You know, first you have to draw an elbow, an egg, and then, we have this and the hide and seek. And, there is this love, this want to protect his little sister. But then we see him with his mom. And that love extends there with the dad, right? With the dad, there's love, but then also the realization that he's been handed this responsibility, you know? And we kind of see him age in those moments. And it's just all there, right? Without loads of words to break down what we're seeing. It's just all there. It's all there, right? Like, frig, Jordan Belfi is fantastic as well. Because it's not... it would be easy to play this too hard, right? To play this in a way that comes off manipulative and cold and evil. But no. You can see his heart breaking. Right? It's just, as I said, as he walks into the house and he slows as he sees the walls, right? You can see oh no. right? And obviously he already knows it's gone a certain way because of everything he's trying to do right here and now, but it's just there was probably the hope that it wouldn't be what it is. But man, yeah, Jordan killed it. And little Vivian Stein as well as Justine, the sister, is really good. So we have these great performances. The score is really nice. I especially really enjoyed the music and the end credits, man. Like, yeah, and it's just one of these things how when you choose the right music to accompany and help breathe life into your film, it does so much, right? But then accompany that with just the kind of sound design of, like, hearing the ice cubes and just all of this other stuff that's here, right? The tones of the film as we change with the setting and the locale, and the soft and hard, the focus, the blur, just all of these things, man. This film is tremendous. I very much enjoyed it. I think it's on the festival circuit, so if you get a chance, I highly recommend you checking out Pas Vraiment Ordinaire, right? Because, man, just bring some tissues, right? Bring some tissues. Oh, man, it pulls at your heart, but it is lovely. So Pas Vraiment Ordinaire.